Yeah,
He
the
just
Skulls
he,
event, finally. Yeah, it's over, and now we get actual dynamic weather in the Talshorn Keep.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when I
Yeah.
loaded in, it was very dark skies, and it was raining and thundering.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can actually get weather. Okay, yeah, not just green, or I'm sorry, not just red mist everywhere.
Yeah, sometimes you'll get very clear skies. Right now, it looks like you've got kind of a foggy, either dawn or dusk sort of deal going on here.
Yeah, for me it's green. Let me go outside and see. Looks like yeah, it does
Uh,
look like it's foggy. It's nighttime and foggy.
yeah, if you come out to a certain side of the keep, you can tell that Moorsleeb, the Chaos Moon, is shining in the sky right now, so that would explain the green.
Ah, okay, yeah, I can see that from where I'm at right now. Yeah. Oh my God, it's such a, and I'm honestly kind of almost feels like I don't know, like for me this is like new DLC or something.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh my God, it's clean, it's tidy. There's not just piles of skulls everywhere. Launer has said stuff like, how are you doing today? Stuff like that, and had
Yeah.
dialogue with my characters. Uh yeah, I went through the. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah. What I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, I just went through a couple of levels while, in between when I mentioned that to you, and not a single skull in sight. I can walk around and actually grab items and not have to worry about, like, oh, gotta be careful, gotta make sure my teammates grab it first so I don't accidentally grab the skull that remains after they get the item.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. I don't know when it kicked in. It was supposed to have been yesterday because yesterday would have been the 9th, but I was asleep all day yesterday, or at least during the evening.
Apparently, what they mean the generous version where it's midnight of the ninth, not the
Oh.
moment the clock passes over to 9 or anything like that.
Yeah, it depends on the place or the service because I know that Dead by Daylight, I think it's always noon every time they do an update. It's noon, I believe, or 11 o'clock for me, my time. So
Yeah.
you never know. Yeah, because this morning I went to play at about 4 in the morning because I woke up at 2 in the morning today, and I turned on my game and it was still red, and I like there was palpable disappointment. It was like, no, what did they extend it again? And I don't know what you saw when you were looking at the date. I looked and looked and looked. I couldn't find a date anywhere. The only things I saw was like a Reddit post from like a week ago saying, "Oh, is it going to end in a couple days? We got to hurry up and get those skulls to get the reward or whatever." And I did a mission, and when I jumped into somebody else's game, that's when I first saw that it had changed. It was blue, and it was nice and clear. And I was like, "Oh my God, so this is what it looks like." But then when I went back into my hub, it was red again, and I thought, "Well, what
Oh my
gives? What?"
god. Is it
Yeah,
based off the player's time zone? Like if you played with
I
somebody
don't
who's on the
know.
West Coast, like for
I'm
them,
wondering if
Skulls is
that's
still going on?
that. I hope not. Although I mean, maybe, possibly. What I do know is this: I was willing to I just completely just flat out uninstalled the game and reinstalled it.
Ah,
To be fair, that was partially because I was concerned about those textures that have been fucking up on me for a while. So far, so good. I haven't seen any flawed textures yet, but I've only played like a match or two. But upon reinstalling it, whether just the time kicked in or whether that was what did it, it shouldn't require that. I don't know. But after doing that, now it's fine. Now
yeah.
the event, yeah. When I started the game fresh, installed it and started the game up for the first time, I got the reward items, the 5 illusions or whatever, and it was like, oh, thank God, it's over.
Yeah.
It's so good. I haven't played Chaos Waste yet, but I'm imagining that's going to be a lot of fun now that we don't have to worry about all the stupid bullshit event things anymore.
Yeah, that's one of the many things I've been hoping for about the end of the Skulls event.
Yes. Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to that. And I only just have been playing for a little bit, so I'm up to any match you want to do, any map. If you want to do Chaos Waste, want to do adventure, whatever. I'm not going for anything specific.
Oh, hell, ooh. Well, if you're playing Warrior Priest, I should switch to a class, career that has a gun of some kind.
Yeah, it depends. I'm doing him specifically because he's the only one I haven't gotten to level 30 yet. He's just a little bit short of 25. I think he's like level 22 and a half, something like that. So I was trying to at least get him to 25.
Yeah.
But I can always do that later. Doesn't matter.
Um, eh, I'm gonna go with Corellian. It feel like playing Corellian anyways.
You haven't played her in a while.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
And I've got, let's see, who have I got up to level 35? I've got Saltspire and Marcus up to level 35, but the other three I've not yet.
Let's see. I am looking at Corillion's my only one at 35. Everyone else is at 30 except for Saltspire, who's at 23.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still have some work to do. But
Yeah.
I'm not in any great hurry.
That last talent point's fast approaching, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to is the talent points. That's what I want the most. Those seem to make a really big deal when you're when you're near the end. I don't like the talents that are. Why do all the characters have the same talents at level? What was it, like 5 and 15?
Yeah, because those ones are kind of supposed to be gameplay defining, your temporary health build and
Oh,
what kind of focus your character has for staggering.
that's weird. I never really considered that game defining, but I guess it's supposed to be. I guess I just never personally utilized those techniques enough to really feel that way myself.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, you know, for if you want to play more of a crowd management, support the team sort of dealy, or if you want to focus on just dealing single target damage, that sort of deal.
Oh, okay. I guess being that I don't really do the single target damage stuff, not that often at least, I suppose that I never really saw enough variation to really notice what the difference is, but I'm sure if I focused enough time on a single file enemy, then yeah, I'd probably notice, you know, like, oh, I need to, you know, turn my character more in this direction as opposed to that direction.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, what map type of thing do you feel like playing? Adventure,
right.
I have some beads. Yeah, whatever.
You know, let's give Chaos Waste a shot. Let's see how it's different without the event stuff clogging it up.
Alright. Yeah, this will be my first time. I was actually debating waiting on even playing until you could be here to get my reaction, but it's still fresh enough that I think you're mostly getting it.
Yeah.
Just relief, really. I mean, it's not like the game was miserable with the skulls, but it's like every aspect of the skull event, like after the first, I don't know, few hours, I was already done with.
Yeah, they put in a lot of stuff that was not so built for the long term. It kind of felt almost like an event that was running for people who had held off for, like, who hadn't played in, like, a month and were going to pop in, get their portrait, and then be done for the month.
Yeah, you were saying that, and I could see how it would be that way. I find it interesting that, like, a major modifier for Dead by Daylight, that's, like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, obviously not every game is the same, but I just think that's funny that, like something that significantly changes the game, like, that's a short term, like, hurry up and get in, otherwise you'll miss out, whereas this, it's like, you get a trinket, you have a month of, you know, worse gameplay elements to get it. Have fun.
Yeah, I think Vermintide doesn't market itself so much on ideas of FOMO, right? Fear of missing out.
Yeah, which is good. And to be fair, it's not like they designed it to be bad. It's just that I personally, and it seems like you agree, generally feel like the skull thing was really kind of more obnoxious. Yeah, overdone.
The chaos waste.
All right, I have this set to where somebody can join if they want to.
All right.
And
seen through to the end.
Let's see.
Marks a site cursed by the chaos gods.
They're both about the same.
Just fine.
Yeah, push block angle could be fun.
Okay, we can go for that. Doesn't really matter to me. These are similar enough. And yeah, either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what the boons are. I mean, obviously we're gonna get a lot of this. Well, presumably we'll get all the same ones that we've been getting, just without the event ones making them so rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming the event ones didn't actually replace anything. I'm just guessing that they just clogged up the likelihood of getting the other ones that aren't event.
Yeah, that's my assumption as well.
Which works for me, because there were some really good ones that I got very rarely. I mean, obviously I still might, but I'm looking forward to the higher chance.
Yeah.
Alright. So what did you think of that nonsense Hitler-esque Mortal Kombat shit that I posted?
Yeah, that was an insight into a certain way of looking at that series, I'll grant. I did not read the full text, because I haven't, I've been on my computer and I didn't want to, I was figuring I'd put that on my phone instead, simpler to get it up and going there.
Yeah, it's only a couple megabytes for you to decide to do it.
Yeah. But, and my ad block on my PC is kind of iffy sometimes, so I figure, it's better, if it's a website that I've never been to before, it's better to go on my phone.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I could always just email it or something like that, or put, can you put a document like that on Steam or whatever? Because again, it's so small, I'd be perfectly happy doing that.
You might be able to. It never occurred to me to try. I usually put stuff in Google, let's see, Google Drive. There we go, Google Drive when I need to share it.
You know, even still, right now, I've used that thing a few times, and I really don't quite understand how it works. Like, I've retrieved things from it, but and I guess I've put stuff on it, but I don't really quite get it, like how you share and so forth. It seems I'm sure it's not really complicated, but it's foreign to me how it works.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It's a little bit of an odd UI.
Yeah.
Good old Google always trying to be ahead of things on that regard, I guess, of being confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going through it. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Is it just me, or is the frame rate a little worse than usual?
To me, everything's going like normal.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't speak for any differences yet. Are you feeling like is it laggy?
No, not like game lag, but rather that my PC is perhaps chugging a bit more some stuff than it would ordinarily.
Yeah, so far for me, I can't tell any difference. If I do, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I think your PC's a little bit better than mine, though, so it's hard. I don't know if that would. Don't know if you would see it.
It's hard to say. Yeah, mine is obviously brand new, or at least 6 months old. It's not top of the line, but it's you know, it's $1,000 computer with pretty modern parts. So I guess it's. I'm assuming it's pretty good.
Yeah, mine's about a year older, so sometimes that can make a big difference.
It can, unfortunately. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat thing. There's a really good site that I like where you can get. It's pirate, of course, but you can get books. It specializes specifically in books and only books. And I've gotten some really good ebooks. Now, to be fair, most of the ones I've gotten are in fact digital copies of books I already physically own. Like those Onion books, for example. I buy every one of those I can find. There's probably about 8 of them, and I think I have like 6 of them. But I love the idea of having those portably on my phone and so forth. So I've been downloading those and, you know, doing stuff like that. And I thought, just out of curiosity, let me just look up some other random terms, like video game. Let's see, are there any like video game books out there that I don't have copies of, etc., etc. And then, sure enough, here's one that was called Racial Combat. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sure that's going to be someone complaining about whatever, like the way Asians are represented or whatever, you know, and
We have
predictably
enough money
enough,
to go back and get this boon now.
Oh, that's right, we do, don't we? Where's that?
Way back here. We were around here
Oh, way
earlier.
back there, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I figured that it would be about, you know, ethnic minorities. I did not expect that it would be a screed about, you know, about Jewry and how the Jews are working together deviously to hold down the Aryan race. I did not expect that out of a Mortal Kombat document.
Yeah.
Yes, through Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's. I didn't even read through the whole thing, but I read a couple. I read a bunch of paragraphs here and there, and it was just like, oh my god, this is just like this is scary because this guy really clearly believes what he's talking about. That's some dangerous shit.
And it's there's a few things going on there. By the way, we're definitely getting more interesting boons. I got a boon. Ranged weapons deal double damage, but consume double ammo.
Yeah, cool. I actually wasn't able to get the boon. I needed 150 and I only had 112.
Ah, well, maybe we'll get coins before we can move on.
It's possible.
Chest of Trials?
Yeah. Let's see what we got.
Oh, Horde
I
coming
don't remember those. Oh, yep. Are the trials different as well with the event? I don't recall where the event.
I don't think so.
I kind of didn't think so either, but I don't remember with certainty.
I want to say the only thing that changed for Chaos Waste with the Skulls event was that they focused all the boons on being the event boons.
Yeah, I do think so. There's a whole lot of guys coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, still more. Oh, just one.
So much for him. All right, let's crack this baby open.
All right.
Keep the next one alone, guys.
Really, you're the one who opened it.
Yeah, I love when they do that, and they're like, "Oh, we should be more careful." Well, I mean, first of all, it's not that dangerous, and secondly, why are you doubting yourself after the fact? That's kind of weird.
It's the opposite of when Kruber kills a Packmaster and he'll yell, "Yes, you killed the hook rat!"
I killed the hook rat. I did it. Me.
No, he shouts, "You did it! Good work! Whoever killed that hook rat! You're my hero! I wish I could figure out who did it."
Yeah.
Okay, can one of... There we go.
I guess I could have marked him. I should have. I wasn't even thinking.
No,
I'm
it's
assuming
fine.
we target. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I have the longest ranged weapon out of us, though, and it was focusing on shooting me, so I couldn't get him because he kept fucking up my aim.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, nice. No
Yep.
events.
No skull bullshit here.
Yeah, I actually have to read all of them, and they're all somewhat useful. Alright. Taking damage grants me critical hits guaranteed for 3 seconds. Could definitely do worse, especially against a boss.
Oh, yeah. I got the old baby foot knight charge.
Baby foot knight charge?
Pushing makes me charge forward.
Help yourself.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that one.
Yeah, I've got it once before.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one.
Potion of agility. At some point, I'm going to look up what the fuck this thing does.
I'm assuming that makes you move faster physically and maybe attack faster as well. That would be my
Got
guess.
coins. You can go back and get that boon.
Oh, cool. Where'd the coins come from? I guess they were over here somewhere and I just didn't spot them.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting lower frame rate. Weird.
I can't explain why.
In crowd fights, rather. I don't know why, because it's not. It actually seems like a smaller than usual amount of hordes.
Maybe. I don't feel like it is. It feels to me like it's been a good number of hordes, but I guess I haven't been really paying attention specifically.
Yeah, but the hordes are smaller.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. Other than reinstalling the game for myself, I can't really explain what would be different. Oh, I'm 6 coins short.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Alright, I just might have to miss out on it. I know, right? There's gotta be one coin sack.
Yeah.
So, come on. Nothing back here. If we were playing with other players, they would have been halfway through the map by now.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, we're doing what they would probably assume is just pointless dilly-dallying. Like, why are they just hanging back there fighting enemies?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm pretty much back at the... Oh, there's my fucked up textures. All right, then.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, I guess I'm really going to have to look into that again. I looked at it before, and people were just like, oh, yeah, just, whatever, validate your files. I just reinstalled the game. My files should be about as valid as they can get.
Yeah, maybe it's not installing properly when it installs, and you need to check the validation.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, something's obviously interfering.
Found him. Thank fuck.
Nice. Excellent.
There you go.
All right.
Now you can get your boon.
Thank you. Got 13 to spare. No, I should just be a piece of shit. Taking damage does double damage. Screw you.
That or one of the ones it's like, when you get down, your teammates have 5% move speed. Okay.
Oh, yeah. My grenades explode a second time.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it could be worse. Yeah, again, it'll be good against bosses. I'm trying to remember that I have grenades. Trying to make a
bosses are definitely the easiest spot to remember that you have grenades, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing a group match with people, I guess it was a couple days ago, and we got to the end of a Chaos Waste, and it was one of those things to where, everybody was, it was a final chapter, a final map, so it was like the arena, essentially.
Yeah.
And, I got up on top of it and lobbed a bomb at the boss, and did probably like a third damage on him.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd use it in any other situation.
On the higher difficulty, I will go ahead and say I gave Legend a shot the other day, just dicking around while podcasting. And I thought it was actually very manageable up until we ran into a cluster of 10 Chaos Warriors.
Yeah.
In a very tight hallway, who just overhead swung and annihilated all my bots. So I was just stuck running backwards, blocking and dodging, and praying to God that there would be some kind of thing that would get me out of it. And there was not.
Yeah.
And in those situations, yeah, that's a good bomb use.
Was that the only situation you were in Legendary? Was that the only kind of like really sticky moment? Was it? I mean, you did say it was smooth going until that. That was really the only time you would have used a grenade.
Yeah, that was the only time that it was really sticky. The hordes are definitely a bit tougher Like, most of the Skaven hordes, it was only like, I don't know, 2 hits instead of 1 to kill each individual Skaven, but that's pretty manageable. The Chaos guys or Beastmen may have instead taken 3 or 4 swings, but again, pretty manageable depending on your character. It gave more of a feeling of, again, you know, I've said before that elites feel pointless on recruit because any weapon can just beat their ass, right?
Yeah.
On legend difficulty, it started to feel like hordes actually needed you to have a dedicated horde weapon, or else hordes would fuck you up. It had like the same effect for elites, but on hordes.
So almost like maybe on that difficulty, you have to pay more attention to your loadout, your build, your party composition, that kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, funnily enough, today I tried Champion for the first time, and my results were the same. I thought, well, you know, I mean, you got to be a little bit more careful, got to make sure that your bots are, you know, near you and that kind of thing. But otherwise, it was, you know, a little sticky here and there, but I made it.
Oh, I can't get back up because there's an invisible wall.
Clear.
Where at? Where are you trying to get back up?
To where you guys just jumped down from. I was able to find a point that I logically should have been able to parkour from using the Handmaiden's Dash, but
Oh.
didn't work.
Yeah, I just straggled back a little bit to check and see if there's any coins. There wasn't really anything up there.
Yeah.
Normally I would try not to do that, but I had 1 or 2 of the bots with me, so I thought I'd be safe.
Oh, when you played Champion, did you play any character that had a ranged weapon?
No, I actually was still Saltspire.
Because I found it interesting. The friendly fire is on, but it's actually pretty manageable. It's not very big for the times that you do end up hitting a teammate.
You know what? Now that I think, oh, yep, I was just about to say.
Yeah, have a bomb.
Oh yeah, right. Let me check out mine. Oh, do I not? Oh, I don't have one. I thought I picked one up earlier. I guess I didn't. So I wanted to use it, but I don't have it.
There was an idea of a bomb.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Motherfucker.
Yeah, Minotaurs, man, they're aggressive fuckers.
Yeah, I definitely I like the trolls better. What's up?
And once again, Lunar
What happened? You said what the?
Okay, is that what the agility potion does? Because I seem to have, I think it's worn off now, but I had like crazy rapid fire dodges. Like I was hitting the.
Sounds like it'd be.
Yeah, I was hitting the dodge button and it was just going ape shit.
I guess the next time one of us is going to use it, we'll have to kind of take note and see if we can figure out specifically what it does. I mean, that's probably it, I would assume. I mean, that does describe agility.
Yeah.
And while we were in battle, I got to thinking, actually, I forgot that I did do a champion match with other players, actually. Somebody asked if they, you know, it was this morning, I joined a game and we had a regular match on Veteran. And then one of the players said, hey, do you mind if we try Champion? And I was like, well, you know, I mean, I didn't vote. You know, the person, it was not the host. The host was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And I thought, well, all right, I'll give it a try. And, yeah, again, you know, you have to be a little bit more careful, obviously. It was sticky a couple times, you know, a little bit of, definitely had to use more potions. And, you know, there weren't a lot to go around, so that was a little bit tricky. But, yeah, I did actually have long range. I had a different Saltspire build that had the pistols, and there were 1 or 2 times I wasn't thinking that I did shoot the other people, and they yelled at me. You know, I mean, whatever, the characters yelled at me.
Yeah.
And I got shot a couple times, once or twice as well, and I yelled at them, but I didn't really notice a substantial difference enough to where it's like, holy shit, this is a real game changer.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to kick in once your character blinks, but it definitely has bigger dodge range.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, you go flying.
I think I've burned up enough of them.
I would think it would also be, and this is just an assumption, of course, but I would think it would also be stuff like, you know, faster movement overall, that kind of thing. But definitely, no, really, just the dodging.
Just dodging. Which admittedly, the dodging is pretty fucking crazy, so...
Yeah. I don't know why they don't just call it a dodge function, though.
They really should. I guess they're trying to make it so it's... I guess because dodge potion sounds kind of ugly.
It does.
But it's definitely not the speed potion from the from Adventure. That much is for certain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because the speed potion is, of course, a very different affair. If you've used it, then you know that it has crazy effect on attack speed.
I don't know why I wouldn't do, but I can't remember ever doing so. I think potions like bombs, I just kind of sit on them, which really is to my disadvantage.
Yeah, just something you get used to, I suppose.
Yeah, something I have to think about doing. In order to switch to those potions, I have to press left on the D-pad. Yeah, which just doesn't really feel instinctual.
Yeah. Well, that was a rather meager horde of beastmen.
Yeah, it didn't really do too much to me.
One lone best man here. Yeah, there you go.
A best man?
Best
we
man.
just killed him. He's not going to be able to make it to his wedding. Or to his friend's wedding. That's all he wanted to do. He was going to be the best beast man.
He was gonna object and everything and admit that he fucked the bride. The beast bride.
Yeah.
And the other beastmen would be like, oh, how could you do this to me?
Wait, that's
we're
the
friends.
Yeah. I couldn't help it. Her horns were so sexy.
Oh, so good.
That reminds me of McMahon. Have you heard the latest? A few days old.
No. I saw people were throwing around Janelle Grant's picture a bunch again, but I didn't know what it was about.
Yeah, the feds actually asked her specifically if she could pause her lawsuit, which means that they're looking into him seriously. Like that's,
well, he did cheat a shit ton of shareholder money.
Is this new? I'm not sure if I know, or unless you're just talking about the whole overall thing about how he basically spent money that was hush money.
He spent shareholder money for the hush payments.
Right.
Which is why he got pushed out of the company.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't know if that was. I don't know if there was a new development to that or not. Yeah, he. Oh, I don't know. We're already done.
Yeah.
Usually when there's civil litigation and the government says no, put that on pause. What that usually means is, well, I mean, pretty much what that always means is that the government, the federal government, they're looking into something more serious, and they want to be able to make sure that their case is covered, that everything all the processes and everything like that, the discovery, information sharing, all that, like it's going to have higher stakes, so they want to handle that first. Because it's potentially a lot more serious. It's obviously like a criminal investigation, and once they're done with that, then the civil lawsuit can go forward. So that's bad news for Vince.
Yeah. It is a question, though, of, the Harvey Weinstein case got fumbled by New York courts.
Yeah, apparently so.
Trump's case may end up being fumbled, because my understanding is they've made a lot of mistakes there in that thing, which they, of course, the New York courts judged him guilty, but I'm sure that a higher court, I think there's a good chance the higher court will say no. So with Vince, I wonder if there's a realistic question of, are they gonna pull the hat trick of fumbles?
I didn't follow Trump's thing. I'm assuming that he was going to be found guilty because, to be fair, there's, I'm sure, plenty of evidence suggesting that he paid a random, porn star to keep quiet about, whatever the bullshit they had going on. These fucking billionaires and their stupid fucking sleazy ass. Well, Janelle Grant, I guess, is probably not sleazy, but I don't know. She's not a porn star at the very least. But yeah, just these rich people.
You wanna down your healing draught and grab one of these free ones back here?
Yeah, I thought there'd be one over here actually, but yeah.
But yeah, it's
rich people. If you have that much money, I'm sure women would throw themselves at you. Without you having to fucking, have a whole affair and like buy off a porn star for millions of dollars. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, and it's rough for me to say in fairness for Trump's sake, but in fairness, the only nasty thing I've heard about Stormy Daniels and Trump was her saying that his penis looked like Toad from Super Mario. Oh, you've not heard that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, she was, I guess somebody at some point asked her to describe Trump's penis, and she said, yeah, it's like Trump from Super Mario.
Wow.
Or like Toad from Super Mario. If Trump's penis was shaped like Trump, that'd be a different problem. That's like the super best friends with fucking saying that Vince comes out with a hood on his dick. And it's just Austin's face.
I don't know if I saw that one. What episode was it?
It was in WrestleMania.
And it comes out with Austin's face. It was probably just a throwaway gag that I laughed at and then forgot about. It
Well,
sounds funny, though.
I think it started as Pat telling the story of Lance Storm being told he couldn't wear... Well, the story of Lance Storm passing through the gorilla position and Vince stopping him going, Lance, you gotta take out the cup, man. And Lance goes, what cup? And Matt took that, which I think is a true story, and then devolves it into, I need to push this back. I need to push Lance Storm's bulge for SummerSlam.
Oh, that's how that got started? Because I remember that. I remember the thing about pushing the bulge and look at his girth and all that, but I don't remember the Austin part.
And then somehow it turned into like it's turned into Vince pushing his own girth for SummerSlam, and he goes out and there's a hood on his fucking dick, and he pulls the hood off. It was Austin, and he pulls the fucking hood off, and his dick head is just fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin's face.
I see. That's the kind of shit that I miss from the best friends. You know, you can't... I mean, I would assume you can't get that from just Pat and Wooly. And, of course, Matt's solo, so you're not getting that good stuff from Matt anymore, either.
Yeah, you know, Pat went back to Montreal, actually, just last month. And it was pretty cool. Him and Wooly did a podcast together in person for the first time in 5 years. Or 6 years, maybe.
Oh, that would have been the first time, yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
And they did a 5-part, or rather a 5-hour little playthrough of Devil May Cry 3's kind of survival mode. And it was really fun to watch, because it kind of became clear Wooly... I guess Wooly just has a more awkward time with Pat whenever they're, you know, going through the means of online playing, online communication. But there's a Foot Night Trooper that just joined and is wandering around up there like, where'd everybody go?
See, that's what they do.
Well, he's trying to figure out where we are. There we go. He's found us.
Oh, okay.
Celebratory jumps. But,
That's another thing the other players like doing a lot, is jumping all over the place.
yeah.
But go on.
But, yeah, it was funny to see because it felt like it had the energy of the old Super Best Friends, and it's kind of crazy. Put them together in person again, and they can still do it, you know?
Well, you know, you got to figure that I'm sure a lot of that was the energy of them being able to see each other again. So a lot of that was probably just like the charisma was kicking in, like they were so happy to see each other again, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to say whether that energy would last. I mean, but they always had it, so it's entirely possible.
Yeah, and I wonder if being in close proximity to Wooly maybe retrains Pat's brain away from his solo gimmick of, hey, I'm here to make you mad, and if you're mad, you're very good about mind goblins.
Mind goblins. Still to this day, one of the dumbest terms I've ever heard to describe anything ever. Yeah, I of course, as I said before, Matt's always been my favorite, so I still love his What Happens. I still get a little bit of Matt in those, but that's really kind of about the only Matt that I watch. And that's just distressing because, I mean, being that he was my favorite, I loved how he had so much content that I adored from the Best Friends. And then, as I've said before, Wooly was my next favorite, and Pat was my least favorite of the main three. So Wooly and Pat was just kind of like, I don't know, especially with, like you said, asshole Pat. So for me, kind of like the whole, in every way, the breakup just kind of split apart all my favorite aspects of the Best Friends as a group. It sucks.
Yeah, I need to look at Matt's channel again sometime. I like What Happened a good degree. I've not watched any of them in forever, but the stuff that Matt did that I really liked were the videos with his wife.
He only did a few, didn't he?
Yeah, I want to say that that's part of why I fell off on Matt was that I don't know, Matt's a guy that to me he needs someone else to bounce off of. And
I agree.
I think he has a very good rapport with his wife, shockingly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. It usually doesn't go that way. Did you see the video of when they were on their honeymoon?
No, but I can only imagine with personalities like theirs.
Yeah, he was just goofing around all over the place. They were in a gift shop, and he grabbed like a stuffed shark and he like talked to her over the aisle, like over the shelf, saying like, "Hey, I'm the shark. You know, you need to buy this for your new husband," or some nonsense like that. Just fucking around like a little kid. Yeah, it was fun. Just good stuff like that. I forgot though that he also does the worst fighting game. That's actually a lot of fun. That's almost as good as the What Happened, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
But-
that one's it's like Scrub Lords, but without the others. I don't know. For me, then it's kind of like I appreciate still seeing him try to take up the old Scrub Lords legacy, but to me, there's a certain magic there of having at least 3 of them together for it, right?
Yeah. No matter what Met does, unless it's specifically like meant to be that kind of individual one-person stuff, like the What Happened, it's never going to be as good as Met with the other 2.
Yeah.
Or any combination thereof, yeah. Whoa!
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
Oh Jesus
How
Christ!
did
What
that
happened?
happen? I fell off the cliff.
Berserker.
Oh, am I going? Oh, okay, yeah. I fell off the cliff, and for a second I was fine. I was just in the process of saying, "Oh, hey, can you come get me?" But then I went flying. So
Yeah,
something must connect me again.
Yeah, a Berserker, Norscan Berserker definitely did.
Oh, I see. We almost all got lost there.
Yeah. It got rough there.
Ooh.
Oh, fucking
Yeah, I didn't
fart
get to see
gas.
him. Yeah, I was actually, speaking of fart gas, speaking of best friends, yeah, I was actually trying to avoid that damn gas, and then that's when I flipped off the cliffside there. I was like, oh, what the hell? And then before I didn't even see what knocked me off.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh,
1,000 Berserkers with fart gas.
Yeah, is this the curse of this map? I didn't think to look. It seems like we're
It
getting
is fart
farmed.
gas. Yeah, fart gas is the curse.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I
I
actually
don't know why
didn't
we're getting
realize
so many
until-
Berserkers, though.
Yeah, I can't explain that. I also can't explain why I'm alive. I didn't see anyone come and get me.
I think the dwarf did. Kruber wants to open a chest of trials. The dwarf has run off on his own.
I say we do it. The dwarf, either he'll come back or he'll learn.
I wanted to put a question mark on the end of that, but instead I just simply said dwarf.
Oh, I didn't. I saw something that said something about dwarf. What was it?
I wanted to say I'm in favor. Dwarf? Question mark.
Oh,
but I
I'm in
didn't
favor
type in the
dwarf.
question mark, so it just simply wanted. I'm in favor. Dwarf. I've been known to say that for just no reason sometimes.
Oh, we all do. Every now and then we think we're talking to dwarfs. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, I think I might have played with the guy who's playing Barden earlier. I recognize the that's either a 0 or that's 2 not parentheses but brackets stuck together and make it look like a 0. I played with someone earlier that was either yeah, go ahead.
There's something amusing about them being in the next room over bitching each other out.
Yelling at each other, yeah. But yeah, I play with someone who either has that. Oh, shit. Yep. Same here. It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. None of this matters. Watch out!
Oh, I was going to say that what I was trying to say doesn't matter, because you get the gist. We have more important stuff to deal with.
Okay, is she gonna open soon?
Still not.
Weird. It's really waiting to spawn one more clansman.
Yeah, I guess they're all spread out or something. I don't know why this one's taking so long. I would say it's a good time to heal, but I guess I never picked up healing items.
Okay, so
there we go. I hear the pleasant jingle.
Don't forget to claim your reward.
Whew.
Yeah, this is weird. I actually have to read all these now. Alright. I respawn with full health.
My career skills also spawn 6 projectiles that seek out enemies.
Yeah, I like that one. I get that one a fair amount, and that's fine, because it's a decent one.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's nice on a career with 15-second cooldown.
Is it really 15?
Yeah, it's the shortest cooldown in the game is Handmaiden's Dash.
Oh, it's Handmaiden, no wonder. Okay.
Because it's just a little dash that takes you through enemies. So it's the weakest career skill, so of course it gets the quickest cooldown.
Oh, it doesn't actually do any damage. It literally just goes through them.
Yeah, it's very good for a lot of things, like rushing through a crowd so you can hit them from behind while your teammates hit them from the front, or rushing through a boss monster so you can hit it from behind.
Ooh.
Good lord!
I just saw that. That was nice. That looked very
Gangway!
chunky. Yeah.
I can do a miniature imitation of it by shield bashing a bunch, I guess.
Yeah, I was satisfied vicariously just watching that.
One eye's about to perish.
There was, earlier, while I was dicking around in this game during the podcast yesterday, I'll be sitting in the ground. But while I was dicking around, oh my god, you're hanging in midair. But as I was dicking around during yesterday's podcast, I accidentally walked into a poison gas as Saltspire. And actually someone else says, "One eye, that's poison gas. Don't step there, Saltspire. I walk where I want."
I don't remember what Barden says. I remember Corellian's because it's my favorite. Because of course she has the uncharacteristic.
Yeah, Sienna. I'm a big fan of Sienna's just simple one. No idea.
Yeah.
Spend your coins wisely, and hope your fellow pilgrims do the same.
Let's give the miracle a try.
That's weird. I have one that should be a miracle, but it's not. Blesses the party with 25% power versus monsters.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take that.
I get 2 whole more stamina shields. I can block everything.
I guess you can.
Actually, with all the block and push boons I've been getting, I'm just gonna be a pushing machine.
That seems like the antithesis of Corellian. That seems like it'd be like the least logical build on her. It seems like that'd be meant for like,
Handmaiden.
Is Handmaiden tanky?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay, it's the one that I use the least. I'll have to look. I'll take a closer look at it. I mean, obviously, not Wayfarer. Oh, I remember. Oh, she guards the entrance to the woods.
Waystalker.
Waystalker. Okay, I'm remembering the description. Stalks the ways.
That's the funny thing, though. You got Handmaiden, which is a Corellian career that makes her play more like Marcus, and then for Marcus, you've got Huntsman, which is a Kruber career that makes him play more like Corellian.
I like that though. That means that you can still have a character you like, but more or less still make the builds, you know, your style, your fighting style. I like that you don't have to just pick a specific style or just a specific character. You can usually get enough leeway to come up with a combination that you like.
Yeah.
That's good game design.
It is. It must have been weird Vermintide 1 where it's just pick the character, but they didn't have career skills back then.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a big step down from this one then.
I think the only difference was weapon selection.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if there were lots and lots of weapons to pick from, but there probably weren't.
No, less than Vermintide 2, because I want to say all the weapons from Vermintide 1 came over to Vermintide 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this game reminds me a lot of the, Did you ever play Gauntlet Legends by any chance?
I did not. I don't think I've ever played any of the Gauntlets.
The original Gauntlet was one of my favorite games of all time at that time. Just a really good old-fashioned top-down, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, essentially. You know, obviously it's got the elf, the wizard, the Valkyrie, and the magician, or the barbarian, the wizard, the Valkyrie, and the elf. And each one of them had their own speeds and, you know, special abilities. It was for its time, it was really novel. That was at the time, I think, the first game that had like a 4-player cabinet. First one I ever saw that did. And I loved it, lots of fun. And they did a remake of it. Where's he at? I never can find these guys. They're always already doing their damage by the time I see where they're at.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Yeah, that time I caught him just before he fired.
Here, have a bomb.
Move yourselves, lumberfoots.
He dead.
That didn't take long. It was just the bomb.
No, we all threw bombs at him, and I guess Kruber and the dwarf just shot him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't even able to get to him because he had that green fire, and so I just kind of held back, and then suddenly he's dead.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen a monster killed with just range. Nobody even got into melee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you died pretty quick, all things considered.
Ooh, orange weapon upgrade up here.
Oh, nice.
And specifically upgrade, not replacement. Let me clarify, because I know I've got that mixed up in the past.
I never used the replacements ever.
For melee, I might, but for ranged, no. I kind of appreciate having the infinite ammo magic bow.
You know how it is for me. Once I pick a weapon for my characters, I usually want to stick with that weapon.
Yeah, it can definitely screw up some builds. It probably wouldn't be wise for me to take any of the replacements right now, because I'm rocking all these push and block gimmicks, and I've got a shield, so, you know, good for that.
Yeah.
My god, I have 8 shields of stamina.
That's kind of insane, actually.
Yeah.
And I did not realize where the weapon upgrade was, so by all means, go ahead and do whatever you're doing, but I'm going back to grab it. Team's going to have to just suffer without me for a moment. There we go. Oh, I went all the way. I didn't know it was 250. I'm 15 coins away. Jesus. I guess that's one thing about not having the event things is that, yeah, see, he's 15 short, yeah. Having the event things is, I spend my coins now pretty much all the time, as opposed to hanging on to them, hoping that I'll find something that's not an event boon.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. But yeah, Gauntlet Legends was a 3-dimensional realization of Gauntlet. It basically took the same concept but made it 3D. It wasn't great. The concept of Gauntlet, the way the original Gauntlet played out, made sense given its top-down 2-dimensional nature. It didn't really work as well in 3D. Like, one of the things that made Gauntlet what it was is that it just like, picture the hordes in this game, it just threw them at you pretty much all the time. Gauntlet was all about, you know, you had monster generators, and if you didn't destroy them, if you didn't walk up and, like, hit them a few times, they would just literally just perpetually spit out enemies.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a 2-dimensional, you know, top-down hack and slash kind of. And Gauntlet Legends made it to where it was like, you know, it more or less took out the monster generators and put you in a 3D realm that, you know, looked not unlike this map that we're playing on now, but it was, you know, it was 32-bit, 64-bit, so we're talking like PlayStation, Dreamcast, Nintendo 64 era. So it wasn't really, I don't know, it just wasn't really that fully realized. It just wasn't, I don't know, it was kind of bland. The monsters, instead of having constant hordes, because it was 3D now, you couldn't just throw tons and tons of monsters on the screen.
Yeah, so it would cost the game to run bad.
Exactly, yeah. Since it was no longer sprite-based, you know, the enemies were a lot more sparse, etc., etc., etc. So basically, what I'm eventually getting at is this game is really kind of like essentially what Gauntlet/Gauntlet Legends would be if it were like good.
Yeah.
And I know you can't totally relate because you never played it, but yeah, like this is really kind of like what Gauntlet in 3D pretty much always should have been.
Oh boy. Anyone got eyes on the Blightstormer?
I never do.
Oh, flying beastman.
Saw that before I walked downstairs. Oh! I just missed that tornado. Somebody else is in it.
Oh, yeah, Kruber.
Oh, that was you. Or that was Kruber. Yeah, he just landed.
He's a son of a goat.
Who was he talking about?
I think he was talking about the Stormmaker.
I kind of thought so too. Ah. I just blasted a bunch of these guys into oblivion because I accidentally hit a barrel.
Yeah.
I just saw the explosion and I look off to the side and there's like 5 corpses falling.
Oh,
Okay.
chest.
Oh, chest of trials?
Yeah.
Nice, I'll head back. We split into 2s. I don't know where the other guy went. Oh, he's right there in me.
All right, I'll wait for you guys to get here
Blur
before I pop
together.
her.
That's fine, we're right here.
Oh, Ungors, please, bitch.
What'd you say? What, bitch?
I said Ungors, please, bitch. Those are the skinny, shitty beastmen that you occasionally see with bows.
I see. Unless I'm fighting a small, like a Skaven horde specifically, I never really get much of Saltfire's power of his flaming weapons, his flaming hammers or whatever.
Yeah, I think that probably kicks in more on the higher difficulties when there are more hordes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a passive ability, so not really a big deal, but since, you know, characters can have really good passives, this one I feel like it's, for me at least, doesn't seem like it's really paid off all that much.
It's really good. It's rare, but it can be really good when you get the right talents on it. That either A, you take the talent that makes him get the holy bubble on him, or the talent that makes him heal teammates whenever he gets the fury.
I'll have to look into it again. I could have sworn that I chose that, but I might not have. I might have had it briefly and then changed to something different.
See, increases healing received by 50%. Fuck yeah. I believe that counts for temporary HP, so...
Ooh. Let's see. Blessed the power with 15% increased max health, or my career also burns enemies nearby. What do you think?
Ooh, 15% health, I think, for now. Unless you're just throwing your invincibility around like a madman.
Which I'm not, so I went for the health as well. I was kind of leaning towards that.
Yeah, anytime there's a big horde or a monster, I generally would try to throw the Salt Spire invincibility on whoever looks like the toughest member of the group. Or the one that benefits the most from going ham, which...
in this case, Barden.
Yeah, I was about to say probably Barden, because me and Kruber are both playing tanky careers.
Yeah, I'll have to, I'll definitely have to take a closer look at my build right now. I might have not been done messing with it. Because I played it earlier, and then I did a couple adjustments, picking some weapons for him and all that. I think I just gotten his level 20 talent, I believe, before...
Oh, I think that is the big... Well, actually, it might be the level 25 talent. Yep, actually, you probably don't have the talent I'm thinking of yet.
The one where he gives extra health when he uses his power?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing it, but yeah, it doesn't feel, at least, like I have it. I haven't noticed the effect, although everyone seems to be doing fine, so I'm not sure if they've needed health anyway.
Yeah. Well, I bought the miracle that turns temporary HP into permanent HP, so...
Oh, yeah, that would also make a difference then.
I should change my temporary HP talent on this build, because I think I might have the one that's temporary HP build on hitting multiple people in a swing, which is not really what I'm doing.
Yeah, for her it'd be not very good. Unless you get the glaive. I don't know, can you get the glaive on that class?
Yeah, glaive and greatsword really both can hit plenty of people in one swing. A little bit more Kruber style those weapons are.
But I didn't know she could have the glaive that career. I'll have to try that.
Shield and Spear. I've definitely got glaive on my second loadout for this career.
I'll meet up with you in a second. Oh, no, go ahead, sorry.
Every 10 damage I take, whether in permanent health or temporary health, will spawn a blood orb that, when picked up, gives 5 temporary health.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember that one. That one's fun.
Yeah, kind of a mitigation of damage, I suppose.
I suppose so.
Which I've already got doubled healing, so logically speaking, that should just recompensate me for every health I lose.
Yeah, unless you lose a lot of health super fast, it seems like you're probably going to kind of cruise.
Yeah, I've got a lot of blocking and pushing boons, and I've got a lot of health boons, so I think I'm just solidly tank.
Yeah, that's good. It seems like you're getting a good themed build.
I appreciate them having tanky elf, and it, adds to the variety, and it elves... Warhammer elves, they do emphasize it a couple times. They are stronger and tougher than they really look like they should be with how skinny they are.
Yeah.
But it's nonetheless funny to have Carillion, who is so fucking rail thin. And nonetheless, it's like, bring it on! I can take all of your abuse! By the way,
yeah.
The boon I just got, if I take damage, then for the next 20 seconds, I take 40% less damage.
Jeez.
Yep, it's tank elf day.
Yeah, this one really is favoring you. Although, again, see, I think you'd probably have, like, at least a third, maybe 2/3 less of that if it was still the event.
Yeah, I would have picked up several ones that would be every charge attack makes charged attacks stronger. Okay?
Right, yeah.
Which, don't get me
After-
wrong, is fantastic on some weapons, but not the weapons I'm using.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the ones I got a lot were whatever, like every, if you do damage for like 3 seconds, then you do more damage for 10 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, not very subtle, Corn.
Yeah.
One Bestigor turns into 4 Ungors. What you really want is for all the boons to be stacking in the same category, I think.
If you can help it. Well, obviously you can't help it, but ideally, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh man, there's a Disc of Zinch up there. I need to point that out to you whenever we're done with this horde.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds like it's bad.
No, it's really cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it like a graphical thing I should look at, like a neat design or
Yeah, it's a unique thing because we're playing on a Zinch version of this map, a Zinch Curse version of this map.
I see.
One of the, I don't know what happened to Saltspire there. He just simply said, unfortunate.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, actually. That's all I heard, too.
Yeah, nothing bad happened.
Not that I know of. I was killing people.
Yeah. Ooh, potion. What is it? Endless bombs! I take it that Wargore didn't amount to much.
What? Oh.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. Taking a best
charged?
score. Yeah, taking a best score charge to the side is never fun.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah. A lot of the big beastmen. We're getting a lot of Wargores and a lot of Bestigors.
And I love it when they sing after there's a victory. Like, it's one thing when they sing randomly, but I like it when they sing together after they've, like, achieved something.
A Disc of Zinch, a floating platform used by sorcerers and other things to get around.
Oh, okay. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it starts off as a flying kind of manta ray demon called a Screamer, but sorcerers will capture and enslave the demon, then forcibly turn it into a floating platform instead.
Oh, okay. So that's a living entity then, albeit a bad one.
Yeah, enslaved, presumably, not enjoying the fact that it spends the rest of its life as a hovercraft.
I suppose not. Okay, now I have to be careful, because this is... it's only happened once, but this was the map where I fell through. But again, as long as somebody's there to help, I guess it doesn't matter. It's bots that are not so reliable.
Yeah. Off we go! Later, storm vermin that randomly showed up for no reason.
Oh, I didn't. I saw somebody shoot. I didn't see what it was. I thought they were just fucking around.
Yeah, that too.
I do it too in the last minute there, last couple of seconds. Okay. Ooh, 40% versus monsters.
Yeah,
Cooldown reduction, pretty good though.
Yeah, but the power versus monsters leads to Shrine of Strife, which is more health if we kill a monster.
Yeah, let's go with that. I don't use my powers enough to make a cooldown matter. And Barton left.
He was plucked back.
Yeah, maybe they quit because they didn't like the stage we were gonna go to. I like to think
Voted
that's
for
what
it.
Oh, did he? He voted for this one?
Yeah.
He was mad because we were taking a while. Like, I want to go play that right now! So he quit and started a new lobby specifically just to play it.
I would. Oh, ghost level, okay.
Yeah, kind of a pain to always have to be looking at your... Well, every, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds, look at your, look behind you, but... Ultimately pretty, pretty weak.
Yeah.
Although, I don't have ranged. So that actually could be kind of a problem for me.
Yep, and you're going to want to make sure to stick with the team, because this is one where he will kill you if you go off on your own.
Oh, the ghost will, won't he? That's right. I thought he just came and kind of exploded on you to do damage. I forgot that he sort of, Oh, chest of trials right off the bat.
Yeah, he imitates the Soul Sucker, remember?
Right, I forgot about that.
Ah, you're getting the knack of this, Glory.
Alright.
Just... Yes! Oh, I can't activate it from up top. How do I reach
don't have
down, Mayflies?
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have an animation for your character to, like, bend down and activate it.
Well, shove off the ledge on that chest that they're currently on. Ghost, help, help!
Where are you? Oh, I see you.
The dwarf
I
is
got-
very
oh.
slowly helping. Bombs away!
I don't know if I still have any. Oh, do I? No, I do not.
Endless, I got a potion of endless bombs.
Alright then.
That did it.
That certainly did it.
You've earned your reward. Don't forget it.
See.
All of the Chaos Gods are vile, of course, but which do you think's
My
the
attacks can't be interrupted.
Slanesh.
Passively regenerate 1 health every 5 seconds. No healing from first aid kits and healing drops.
Yeah. Funny how rich folk.
With
That's...
the-
Oh, there's another ghost coming.
As tanky as I am and with the doubled healing, I'll take it.
Better.
Motherfucker, I guess you have to hit that thing more than once.
Alien Dick is
Alien
joining
Dick.
the game.
Alright. That made my day.
One pillar of the Empire reporting.
I'll admit it. I'm impressed.
What was it? Addy always likes to reference stupid Kanye West lyric that I think is, "What's next? Alien sex."
I don't know enough Kanye West to be able to do the lyrics. I don't know how I feel about that for Abby's sake.
Addy's got a magical thing. He seems to only look up rap for the dumb lyrics. It's like there must be a YouTuber he follows for like worst rap songs or something.
That's, yeah, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that he has to listen to the songs to be familiar with the lyrics. I mean, although to be fair, I've heard 2 Kanye West songs that I think are okay, so I'm sure he makes some music that's good.
Yeah, that's what I always hear about people that are like about Kanye is like, hell, his music's good. Wish he wasn't so fucking crazy.
Yeah, the 2 songs I can think of came as he became increasingly, like, ridiculous and out of his mind. The first one was before I really knew anything about him. It was called Jesus Walks. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
No.
It's, I couldn't care less about the lyrics, but I like the tune. So, you know, that one I like. That was back in, like, a long time ago, 2005-ish? And, then he did one called No Church in the Wild, which it's got a really good beat. It's got like a really, really good background tune. Actually, there's an instrumental version where you don't even have to hear him sing, and of course that's my preferred version.
Yeah.
But that one's good. Yeah, that one came out in roughly 2013, thereabouts, something like that. So yeah, so for me, Kanye West is like I whatever of his I liked was before he got to whatever sad, deplorable state he's in now.
Where he calls up fucking talk
In the
show-
middle of the night.
Yeah. Here's Moss.
I'm worried about his big threatening white dick. Yeah.
They're
right,
violated. Help.
Help! Kanye, how can I help? What do you want me to do? With his white cock? I know, what about it? Help! Oh, I'm hanging up.
What? This somehow I know this bit leads to him teaming up with Vince. I don't know how.
Did he ever show up for a WWE event? It feels
I
like
don't
he
think
would.
he did.
That's kind of surprising, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of rappers that are big wrestling fans, but he probably isn't. I don't know. He seems like an asshole. So he probably doesn't
He
like
does.
good things.
Where are they coming from?
I'm not. I remember there was a time where I thought that was a bit that he was pretending to be crazy, and then it's very steadily over time turned out to, oh no, he's legitimately unwell.
Yeah. For me, the period of real uncertainty was when he did the Trump MAGA thing. You know, he ran around with the red hat, and you know, like I obviously, I to a certain extent, I like Trump. I voted for him twice. I guess I'll be voting for him a third time because I don't like the alternative. That having been said, he's got problems. I like him as a president, even though as a person he seems like a real like kind of weird, petulant child. But I liked the country when he was in charge of it, so whatever. But I would not be the kind of person that would run around with the red hat, you know, make America great again, whatever. So, like, I have even more trouble understanding how a black man would do that, because that seems like I don't agree with it, but yeah, go ahead.
There are the only racial group I've never seen a considerable. I've not really ever seen many Asian Trumpers. That's the one group that I've never really seen gather for big numbers for Trump. But like even. Like, well, I've seen plenty of white and black Trumpers both, and Latino, it's not Mexicans, but every other variety of Latino I have definitely seen for Trump, yeah.
Yeah, it's just, for me, the weird thing is, like when I see the MAGA hat, the MAGA hat, however you want to put it, it was always, like, you know, like older, like, farmers, or, like young neo-Nazis.
Yeah, I was about to,
yeah.
A 20-year-old guy that's probably hoping that somebody will show up and be mad.
Right, which is why I find it very surprising then, oh, everyone's getting grabbed back.
Grabbed, yeah.
Yeah, someone else? Oh, he needs healing.
I got him.
Thank you.
Healing?
Yeah, so it feels weird to me that a you know, a middle-aged, you know, younger middle-aged black guy of all people would not only be wearing the hat, but like going hard, saying that, you know, yeah, like Trump is, you know, we need him for the country, we need the country to be saved, and I'm gonna go have dinner with him, and like I thought that was a gimmick.
We need somebody to save us from this fucking huge white penis.
Maybe that's why. Now it's all coming together. He did
I've never thought to look up what Pete Best's ethnicity is. Imagine that dinner, and Kanye just sits down with Trump, and he's like, I think that this Pete guy, I think he's a secret Mexican.
A secret Mexican.
Oh shit, we all jumped down a ledge, by the way.
That's right, I'm coming down now. Oh, the dwarf stuck around.
Oh, the dwarf was
good.
actually, yeah, politely waiting. That was nice.
That is, yeah.
I think I made us a friend when I healed him with that med kit.
Why was he being a dick otherwise?
No, I'm just saying I'm good and I do good things.
Okay. No, that was good though.
I will say, there's a clip I can always remember for somebody else talking about Kanye. Somebody asked Dave Chappelle in an interview, you know, hey, you know, you had Kanye on your show way back before you really got big. What was that like? And Dave Chappelle said, well, you know, I could tell he was going to be someone big and important. Well, why's that? Because we had him previewing the episode that he was going to be in back at the studio. And when he was sitting down for the preview, he gets called on the phone. And he simply answers the phone right there in the studio. And he says, hey, yeah, can't be there. Watching the early cut of the Dave Chappelle show. Because I'm dope and I do dope shit. Or no, excuse me. My life is dope and I do dope shit. He didn't say I'm dope, he said my life is dope.
Yeah, that is pretty good. That also suggests that, why, that's actually kind of weird that somebody apparently must have asked then, like, why are you doing the Chappelle show? And it's, I wonder who would have been talking to him asking, like, questioning why he would have been doing that. That's kind of weird. like, why are you doing that?
Did he?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, that I can see.
What are you doing watching Chappelle's show? We got men to fuck.
And enslave. And traffic. And get together with R. Kelly and we can pee on him.
One of these days, I need to ask A to actually send me that interview of, like, that other rappers, like, Diddy fucking getting other rappers to sit down with him and say, how come you don't hang out with me anymore? And other rappers just more or less being like, because the last time I was around you, you were just fucking dudes right in front of me.
Wait, who said this to who?
I forget who Addy said. Addy said there was some rapper that more or less it was some interview, and Diddy was also there with this interview, just sitting off to the side. And Diddy, like, very sadly asked him, "How come you don't hang out with me no more, man?" And the guy's response was very awkwardly like, "You have parties where you fuck dudes?"
Wow. Okay. How old is this? I didn't hear anything like any even rumors or yeah. Granted, my finger's not in the pulse, but I didn't hear anything regarding like any kind of even like subtle innuendo about Diddy until like this current thing that's going on now. I either just heard like pleasant things or nothing at all.
I know that the only thing I remember hearing about that I thought was sus before, other than all the people saying that Diddy was probably the one that had Tupac killed, which of course that's been going around for fucking centuries. Ghost! Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was trying to make my way over to you, but again, no ranged. Oh!
Shit!
Motherfucker.
Hang on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, good luck. It's a good fucking thing that we got a crack eye Kruber back there, because he saved both our asses by sniping now.
Oh, yeah, that was fast, too. I was, like, still turning my camera to see if anyone could help me, and I was already getting,
fucking quick draw with that sniper rifle Kruber is.
Yeah, earlier when I was in a match and other people joined, the one I was talking about earlier in Champion, I guess it's Champion level players or whatever, the people that joined in, they were like that. They were like, oh.
Yeah, Ghost, it's fine, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say they were like that. They were just like, like we'd be walking around, like as soon as a character would say like, oh, there's an assassin, there's a gas trap, whatever, like boom.
Not to interrupt, but would you mind come closer to the rest of us so we can cover you easier?
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I've heard that the higher the difficulty gets, the better experience you have playing online, because the less players you get, they're just dip fucks that go off on their own.
Yeah, that does make sense.
That's a lot of storm vermin. That's a lot of storm vermin. Okay, good thing you applied that to yourself. Holy shit. Ghost. Oh, Ghost down. Okay,
Someone got him.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I think.
I was about to swing, and
It's
I think
difficult
he's
to
gone.
say because Barden jumped down here with me as well.
Okay, now I'm going to go back and do what I was going to do earlier, which is I was hanging back here because I wanted to swap. I was going to heal myself and then swap with the med kit that's over here. That's why I was hanging out here so long.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
These are two pretty good players we got put with.
Yeah, it seems that way, yeah. They're not, I can't speak
They
as
run
much
forward
for the
only a
Kruger.
couple rooms, but that you can tell that they run forward, then look back and go, oh shit, they're still there, and just sit and wait for us to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely played. Oh. Got him right away. Yeah, I was gonna say, just like I said the other day, we were getting a little testy, I guess, with each other, but I was saying that, yeah, there were times I played with players who they just don't care. They couldn't care less. They will just run ahead, never stop to look back. By the time you actually, like, stop a fight and look up to see where they're at, oh. Alright.
That one was a regular Klansman.
I saw. But yeah, I've been playing with players who are just, yeah, I mean, they will just run ahead, period. And by the time you have a moment to look up and see where they're at, they're just like a small little green blip somewhere on the map that's nowhere near you.
And you pray for a ninja to spawn.
Yeah, and usually you're the one that gets hit with it. Now it's been my general experience playing online. I shouldn't say general. It's yeah. Go ahead.
It's interesting because, like, simultaneously, I would think versus mode would start to cull those tendencies in a lot of players. At the same time, versus mode, in Left 4 Dead, versus mode, generally speaking, you have to keep rushing ahead because the other team will just keep respawning.
Oh, so you tried versus mode?
I have not, but I have played it in Left 4 Dead.
Oh, okay. Alright. Before I forget, going back to Kanye West briefly, I was going to say that I thought the whole Trump thing, him going to dinner with him and saying, yeah, I want to be president, and if I'm not, I love Trump, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was all a gimmick, and he would then, at some point, I don't know when this point would have been, he would have then revealed, oh, that was all just bullshit. I was showing, I was like working undercover to show how dumb Trump is, how naive he is, how gullible he is, blah, 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 I actually hate him, etc., etc. That time never came.
No.
So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't, and he's only just gotten weirder since. So yeah, for me, it was like, well, I thought he was going to reveal that, like, he was actually, working people. But no, he's just a weirdo.
Let's give the miracle a try.
How do I only have 141 coins? Oh, I guess I was getting a lot of stuff during that.
I bought a ton of boons. Oh no, I just bought the miracle without thinking. I shouldn't have. God damn it, I had the boon. One of the boons I could buy and I don't have the money for is the goddamn use your career skill to get the potion. Oh, motherfuck.
That sucks.
I just was like, oh sweet, Shrine of Strife, we can get the boss for 200 health. I didn't think.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's, yeah, we'll be alright.
Yeah, we'll make it.
I've done that before. I can't remember exactly what the boon was, but I definitely remember there was a time where I just looked at the miracles first and I thought, ooh, that's, I think it was the same one too. It was like, oh, 20% health? Yeah, why not? And then there was like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, the one you just described is probably the best boon I think there is, but it was another one that was really good. I can't remember what it was, and I just thought, oh, fuck, come on.
Wake up, Dory!
What made you say that to them?
Kruber was asking if he should buy the bomb. Now saying no, I feel fine.
I see. I did not see him ask anything. That would make sense. Oh, this is going to be the last level that we're having the big boss on, too. Okay. The one
yeah, but I think it'll be pretty manageable.
Yeah, as you said, we seem to be a pretty good team.
Oh, excuse me.
I think... I believe I've done the worst on this because the other people are way more charge ahead, and I have nothing ranged, so I've kind of been the least helpful on this particular Sojourn.
Yeah, but that's just if you're chasing green circles. Green circles don't win you matches. Alright, watch your ledges on this one, remember?
I know. Yep, I do remember. I mean, thanks for reminding me, but yeah, it took that one time to learn. It's like, okay, never doing that again.
Yep. Stay towards the center of the map if you can.
Yeah.
Saltzpyre is losing his fucking mind. What is happening?
It's impossible! There's
oh,
our monster.
Rat ogres. Illusionist. Interesting.
He's taking a lot of hits there. A lot of damage anyway.
I wish he'd focus on me. I have all the block in the world. There we go. Yeah, focus on me, dickhead. Come on. You know I can take it.
I was hitting him a lot. I guess that's probably why he was on me. Yeah, he's getting mad at me now. Oh, wow. Okay, that was... What the fuck did that? I mean, I was a half health, and now I've got none.
What the fuck do you mean that was a fake one? Yeah, let me pick you up.
I'm gonna back up.
Heal yourself, yeah.
I have the boon that thankfully heals me anyway.
Okay.
Came in handy.
What boon
Do we
heals
kill him?
yourself?
See what?
What boon that heals yourself? Do you get it?
If I get downed, I get to revive with full health.
Oh shit, that's good.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, that's the first time it came in handy, but yeah, it's one that you're gonna want to have.
Shit. I think not.
He keeps going around. There he is.
Yeah, he's on me. What? Shit. Okay.
We got him.
Okay.
I don't know. He seemed to take a lot of damage that one.
He did. I think Barton and Kruber both got separated from us though, so it was only you and me fighting him.
You know, I didn't mention, or I didn't notice.
Oh, you know what? It was Illusionist, so they were probably fighting an entirely
other
rat
one.
ogre. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would have been. I only saw two of them together once.
I've only seen. I think I've seen like 4 or 5 Illusionist monsters spawn before, so they could have been fighting like 3 monsters at the same time.
It's possible. Yeah, it's entirely possible.
It can make for some hairy situations.
I would guess so.
Fuck your banner. I said fuck your banner. And fuck you too. Fuck you and the banner you rode in on.
That's right. Stick it up your ass and ride away on it.
Yeah,
With
that's
it in your ass.
I did it.
Wait, what'd you do?
I shoved it up his ass.
Oh, okay.
One of the strangest things I've ever seen in a movie was, you ever watched Hancock?
Yes, once. Saw it in the theater as a lead-in to The Dark Knight. It was decent, but Dark Knight made me forget all about it.
Yeah, it's got some interesting ideas, but I like how everybody knows, okay, get in the fucking temple complex.
That's good, actually. The last time I played on this map, they didn't know.
Incoming pack.
I'll even say,
Kill the bar at Ringbarazzi while you still can.
Don't underestimate that warp fire thrower.
I said fuck you, man.
Oh, that's right. I have a bomb now, I think. Next time I see a boss.
We may. Who knows if we'll get another boss?
Yeah, we might not. We might not. Well, I think we would. I guess you don't always, but I think the one that we faced was, I think
Oh,
what we
the
faced
health one?
already, the duel. Let's say what?
Oh, yep. Here's another boss incoming.
Okay. Do I have a bomb? Yes, I do.
Okay, be careful around the ledges.
I'm
Make
backing
sure
off
that if he's
now.
gonna, make sure if he's gonna throw you around anywhere, it's gonna be throwing you into the temple.
Yeah.
Where is he going? He's going backwards in the level.
Crazy. He jumped upstairs.
Hey, he's going back to the first layer. He's like, I don't like this map. I'm gonna go play on the other one. This is bullshit. I never play on a bridged arena array.
Right.
It's a map for fucking pussies and tryhards.
The rat ogres were more of a problem than this guy was.
Oh yeah, that guy was kind of a joke.
Yeah, he really kind of was. I think I charged up Barden. I believe is that power? Do you just have, like, do you look at the other guy and it just happens to be?
No, you have to right trigger then.
You do? Okay.
You hold the button to hold the book out, and then you look at somebody and right trigger with them. We can practice once we get back to the lobby.
So you charge it, look at the guy, and then when they're highlighted just by looking at them, then you release the button?
We'll practice it when we get back
It's
to
fine.
the lobby. We're close
Yeah,
enough
it's
to the
fine.
end here anyways.
It doesn't matter. The only reason I'm asking, I should be specific, is not because I plan to do it, but simply because I think I might have done it. But it doesn't matter now, because the deed is done.
Yeah. I got hit while there were no enemies around me, so I just started spinning and swinging. Only then do I notice, I look down, and I notice that there's an arrow sticking out of my chest.
You
Yeah,
just
that'll
shrugged it
do
up.
it.
You didn't sell it. There's 2 banners.
Yeah.
Not just one, I took out 2. Give me credit, myself.
Damn straight. Ow! Wow, that actually did, like, no damage. I have made myself way too fucking tanky.
Yeah, the run really favored you this time, which is really cool.
Yeah, you really, if you can get a bunch of boons all in one category, like pushing or blocking or dodging or hitting or anything like that, then you can get stupid.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Barden, take my healing draught. Oh, I forget.
Successful campaign. Sorry.
I forgot where my emote wheel was.
I would tell you, but obviously I'm on the controller.
Yep. Cooper started leaning on nothing. I felt I was obligated to join.
What was he doing?
Gruber started leaning on nothing. I felt I was obligated to join.
Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, I don't remember what my emote is. I was thinking you meant the chat. I guess the thank you, yes, no, etc. I thought that's what you meant. I forgot I even have an emote.
Yeah.
If so, I don't know what button it is. I might have to map it specifically, because I don't think I've ever pressed it by accident.
You probably do, because they added the emotes like 5 or 6 years after the game came out.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it.
We're
And
gonna
I
be
learned
getting
just
some
today
nice
that
quality chests here.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit, actually, I killed more people than I thought I did. I was gonna be the best killer out of the group.
Huh.
I thought I was dragging ass. Apparently not. Shit. I mean, it was close, but yeah, wow.
Shit.
You and I were pretty much well, everyone did really well. Barden obviously did the worst.
Though he only was there for
Kinda
like the last 2 levels.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that doesn't. Yeah, in my head, I'm thinking just the one level that we just played. Because earlier I played an adventure map, just a single one. So yeah, this one counts the multiple maps.
Yeah. $5.
Does he actually say that out loud?
No, that'd be amusing if he
I was-
did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember him actually saying that.
Holy shit!
Really?
Three Emperor chests.
I probably have so many chests left. Oh my god. I have 23 chests to open. I've just been letting them stock up. Because I haven't needed to open them, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use them for scrap, but then if you have all the stuff you need, what do you need scrap for either? Like, if everything's already at 300, and you like all the... I mean, obviously, it's, you know, I guess in a way it's good that I have such a limited desire for the various weapons in this game, because I've already got the ones that I want, you know, fully up to 300 with the stuff on them, the traits and the properties. So, really, unless I start, you know, using weapons I don't care as much for, I don't really need any of the chests or crafting anymore.
Yeah.